What up?
What's up?
It's hot.
Hey, it's like the first thing you're gonna say is hot.
Hot. I saw that going differently in my head. I'm gonna leave that there and come back to it. RSP design. Okay, what's this in regards to? It's hot. It's 112 degrees hot. Yes, I tried to cook an egg on the sidewalk. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. How are you beautiful faces doing today? Thank you for tuning in. Today is going to be an S13 day. Today I'm going to try to install the rear head drain on the RB26. I say try because it's 112 degrees out with no AC. We'll see how far I last, but I got a cold one to keep me cold. And I also have some more stuff to show you guys, some more merch to show you from the drop that's coming up July 21st at 9 a.m. You've seen the Melty Ecrew sticker, you've seen the With Love sticker, but have you seen the new jet tags yet? Iokomete With Love. Super awesome. On top of the Melty ice cream, this is going to be the female cutoff shirt. I think these are so swag, the black on the green. On top of this, still waiting on samples to come in. This is not the final one. Obviously, this will be brought over a little bit more. And let's just know that this is gonna be probably the best drop to date. I'm also stoked on the date itself, July 21st. As you guys know, Iokomete, the With Love brand, does help bring awareness to mental health issues. July 21st was my father's birthday. Don't sleep on the drop. We had version 1, and now we have version 2. Do you know what time it is?
PTT time!
It's ponytail time. It is definitely. How hot's the ground?
120.
Yeah.
And what about the hood of this car?
No wonder they're cooking.
Dude, the concrete itself without
Yo,
the egg on it is
160?
160. Like the egg itself is at 120. Dude, 160? That's serious. It's 190.
190, oh! Let's cook it on the...
Chuck some eggs at it!
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna clean up the eggs and start on the motor.
A few moments later.
So we'll be going with the Nitto head oil drain setup. I'm going to start by removing the Welsh plug. Sean is going to remove the front end of his car. And Andy's working on the Porsche. So, no, I've not done this before. Nitto provided a nice little write-up. I'm just gonna do my best. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Probably like 10 steps to take. And this RB should be bulletproof without the stereotypical oiling issues. Realistically, what I'll be doing is removing the Welsh plug, and then from there I'll test fit the head oil drain, and then from there I'll be marking some holes to drill into and then tapping those holes and essentially assembling everything together using a lot of grease so nothing falls in the head of the motor, in the head. To clarify, I call these freeze plugs in the write-up that Nitto provided, they call them Welsh plugs. I think that's more of an Aussie thing, but here in America, we call these freeze plugs. So you guys can see I marked where the bolt holes will be. I'm going to, I guess, take this off. I'll center punch them, drill them out, and then tap them in very carefully so no metal shavings get in the head. Before drilling into the head, I'm going to put some grease on the inside of the head, on the exit points, so when it pops through, it at least will collect as much of the metal shavings as possible. Hey guys, this is Patrick.
What's up, guys?
We used to go hardcore parkour together. I've since broken my collarbone and screwed up the entire anatomy of my body, but it was fun. All right, he's gonna help man the camera while I drill into the head. Yeah, I'm putting the grease right now to prevent the metal shavings from falling in once I do break through.
I'll just stick my finger in there and catch the drill bit.
Sounds great.
Just kidding. Sort of.
And let me lube up the drill bit too.
Yeah, I can totally see in there actually. So any shavings that fall in, I'll just get them out with a little magnet.
Is the head aluminum?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, got it. It's always disconcerting when you're drilling into the head of a motor, but the holes look good. I'm gonna reline up the head drain and see that the holes line up, and if they do, I'll go ahead and hopefully do. I don't know what I'm gonna do if they don't. Assuming, yeah, if they don't, I'm screwed. Assuming they do, then I'll just tap them out and yeah, one step closer. Oh, this lines up beautifully. That fits perfect, both holes line up great. Now I'm just gonna tap them out. And then we'll get the bolts in, I'll be situated, and it'll be a thing, and then we don't have to worry about the head flooding. Which is very common in RBs, you guys, especially if you run the N1 oil pump. You've been warned. The camera's overheating right now, so we're gonna stick it in the fridge for a minute.
Don't do it!
Look how perfect those are tapped in. See that thread? Oh yeah. Never in a million years would I have thought I'd be drilling holes into the head of a Skyline motor. That sounds so cool to say. But let's just make sure these puppies line up now.
Sick bead, bro.
Thanks, Ellie Dimes. How you been coming along with the motor mounts?
The motor mouse? You mean the bumper?
I thought you were working on the motor mounts.
It's on by a thread.
It's perfect.
That's good. Nice. The other thing I'd say is like, I feel like you could design it a little more low profile. Because like that's now the farthest thing sticking out from this engine.
Yeah, and you're gonna run into an issue with the coolant lines too.
And then on top of that, the brake lines slash vacuum line for the brake booster are all in that same kind of spot.
Yeah.
Oh, and AC line. As I'm talking, I'm just looking behind you at the car there.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, a bumper came off.
Look at that.
You see that? That's OEM.
I'm going to use red Loctite on the bolts for the head drain piece and should be good. I'm not sure where we're going to feed it into, maybe for the turbo or turbos, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah, that looks good.
Thank you.
Just about done?
Yeah, almost done. You know where you want to feed the lines to for the overflow?
Not yet. I was thinking of coming off this side and then teeing it off the turbo return.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them earlier.
Tough to say.
Yeah, comment below if you guys have any recommendations for that too.
I don't know.
This came out very nice. I'm very happy with this.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Lighting's over there and you look really heated.
Greasy, oily, overheated, you name it.
All the way. I miss like working on race cars where like it's like 2 Zeus clips. Yeah, it's like 2 Zeus clips.
I didn't think
Are
you
you
were filming.
shit- are you shit
I didn't
talking?
even think you were filming.
Are
I
you
was shit
shit
talking.
talking? Yeah, shut it. Anyway, I miss working on race cars where it's like 2 Zeus clips and it's just like, bam, and you're off. Like this, oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, I don't know, 14 nuts and bolts. Wait, no, 15, 16, 17, 18, plus the clips, like 25 things holding this bumper on. It's too hot to strip the plastic, huh?
It's too hot to count to 25, huh?
1, 2, yeah, you're totally right on that one.
Comment below if you fan crop this merch when it releases July 21st, 9 a.m.
If the popsicle's still there by then,
It'll
gonna
just be
melt away.
melted.
You'll just get like a shirt with like a stain on it.
Oh, it's been recording this whole time. You guys ready to see what I did? Insert B-roll here. I'm gonna go home and do a much needed meal time, but this is it. C'est la vie, it is finished. We decided to go with the head drain as opposed to obviously restricting one of the feeds because we didn't want to take the head off the block. So this is just for safety measures. With the high flow N1 oil pump, the last thing we want to do is pump too much head in the motor and kind of flood it, or too much oil in the head and flood it. It's a little hot, you guys. But yeah, so that's kind of an overflow feed, and we'll go back in through possibly the turbos lines. That's far ahead. As you guys know too, RBs are known to have oiling issues. We talked about that previously in the oil pump when we did the N1 install under the front cover of the motor, and as you guys saw, if you remember, they weren't designed perfectly, so it can score and then spin and then oil doesn't pump through it. That didn't happen to a lot of them. I think mostly the R32 RB26s, I could be mistaken, but that little thing kind of gave RBs a bad rep about oiling issues. So on top of that, when people started upgrading the oil pumps, then it started draining the head, so then people were, or not draining the head, flooding the head, so then people were having to put restrictors and whatnot, and basically just trying to find the fine-tune, like, happy medium of oil. I think we're about there. Fortunately, people have done this before us, so we're able to read on the forums and collect a lot of helpful information from others out there, so thank you. It is the Achilles heel of RBs, but at the same time, now that we know those flaws, as long as we work to improve those, we should be great.
So there's like almost no surface area for the oil pump to sit. It really, you can actually see it.
Yeah, that looks like it was spun already.
So it's like only that little piece. So people out there buying old RBs and bitching about that shit, get over it.
Yeah. Hopefully this video helps some people out there. Comment below and let me know if it does. Let's go home and do a meal time.
Like deliriously hot dancing.
Delirious! Yes!
Alright, and now I'm home for a quick meal time. I'm tired. I need to escape this heat. I think I'm going to drive to San Diego after this, but I wanted to do a quick mail time because I don't want to let these packages go unnoticed, and I also had a super interesting package I'm excited to show you guys. But first and foremost, California tolls. I hope this isn't a bill. Tools, not tolls. Oh, spelled wrong. Oh, I got safety glasses. Thank you. They had to be pink. So, a funny story, and I'll make it short, sweet, simple. When I was a kid growing up, To Write Love on Her Arms was a big mental health charity, I guess, foundation that I first came across at Warped Tour. So when I was a kid, I used to write love on my arm for the whole thing, and I had a shirt, the whole 9 yards, and I was like huge supportive movement for it. And I just got a package from them. I think someone else mailed me this. It says thank you for your purchase. If this wasn't from them and you guys, someone mailed this to me from the website, that is very touching. Please comment below or message me personally and let me know who you are. What a small world. This is actually one of the foundations I've been looking to work with aside from the ones I'm currently working with. If you follow me on my Instagram, then you know I've tagged them in my story. Thank you. This one is from Lethal Style. And some stickers. Thank you so much. Look at that. Oh, that reminds me of the With Love sticker. Check them out. Lethal_style. Ecrew. Thank you, Matthew. Last but never least. Oh, gloves. I think I can make them work. I am a XXS though. But thank you. I must say, you guys, I despise the color pink. But I love you and I really appreciate everything you're sending me. So I will rock it. So thank you. You guys mean so much to me. I can't even begin to fathom. Ecrew, we out here. I'm gonna go to bed. Actually, no. I'm gonna drive to San Diego and get away from this heat that is causing me not to be able to think. You guys, you're the best. Ecrew, we out here with love. Bye! Also, don't sleep on the merch. It is sick. This is the best drop yet. July 21st, 9 a.m. Don't sleep. Bye!